Hey everybody, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Do me a favor before we get started and hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, and if you do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss the episode. So today we're going to talk about how to get business credit if your credit score is too low. But first of all, I'm going to talk about why would you even want to get business credit. So this concept may be unusual to some people, especially people who are on this no debt train, right? So if I want no debt and I'm trying to get out of debt completely, why on earth would I get business credit? All right, so I'm going to tell you why. So business credit is a tool that you can use if you are in the real estate investment world and you're interested in buying multiple properties. You can use this business credit as down payment on your property, which comes in handy, especially when you're getting denied by the banks and by lenders and you're trying to build a portfolio here. So that's one reason you can use it to buy the assets. All right. Another reason it can be used for a safety net. Say, for example, you were to have a layoff or you were to get fired, it can be used as a form of a safety net. But mostly it's a tool used to buy assets. All right. So, I'm going to tell you how to get business credit if your personal credit score is too low. You can still get business credit. All right. But first, we're going to talk about the difference between personal credit and business credit. So, two different worlds. Personal credit, you're aware of the three different bureaus. You have Experian, you have Equifax, and you have TransUnion. And they are mainly looking at how you use your credit card. So if you have a $5,000 credit card and you use all $5,000 of it, they are using that to drop your score because you're using 100% of it. All right. So they want you to not use it. And that's how you have a high credit score. So keeping that utilization uh, around 1% is going to boost the score up. So if you have a $5,000 credit card and you keep the balance around $50, that's what's going to boost the credit score. So basically, in the world of personal credit, they want you not to use it, as opposed to the business credit world, which is different. So in the business credit world, you still have Experian, you still have Equifax, but you have a different bureau called Dun and Bradstreet. And in the business credit world, they don't penalize you for using the credit. So you get higher limits and they're not penalizing you for how much you use. So say you have a $5,000 business credit card and you use 5,000. So you're not penalized as long as you're making those monthly payments. So those are some of the differences between personal credit and business credit. Okay, so how do you get business credit if your personal credit score is too low? So there's some things that need to be put into place. First and foremost, your business has to be registered. So whether that's a LLC, whether that's an S corp, whether that's a C corp, it has to be registered. All right. So that's first step. Second step, an EIN number. You can get that for free, irs.gov. All right. Thirdly, you need an email and a phone number. And then lastly, you need a website. So that is registered LLC, for example, EIN, email, phone, website. 5 things. All right. That's the 5 criteria. So once you have those things together, there are some specific companies that lend to startup businesses, even if your credit score is low. And I'm going to tell you what those companies are. So the companies are PayPal, Square, and Kabbage with a K. All right, the thing with these companies, is that you have to have transactions with them. All right. So you have to set up a business profile with them. So, say for example, you were going to go to PayPal. You would set up a PayPal business profile, a Square business profile, or a Kabbage business profile. And they want you to use some of their service transactions. All right. So, for example, you send out an invoice from PayPal, for example, and they want to see that you're using their services. And why is that? Because they're making money off of you. All right. So after about period of about 3 months, then you can go back to your business profile that you created and you fill out an application for a loan. They do lend to startup businesses. For example, PayPal is around $10,000, for example. But these are companies that do lend to businesses, even if you have a low personal credit score. And by low personal credit score, I mean anything under a 600. All right, so you still can get business credit even with a low personal credit score. And these are three companies that lend to startup businesses. And you would have to set up a business profile. Again, these are PayPal, Square, and Kabbage. All right. So there's also something called the secured savings loan, secured savings loan. And so when you set up your business checking account, you can set up a business savings account also. And with a secured savings loan, what they do is they will loan you whatever you have in that savings account. So say, for example, you put $1,000 into the savings account. So with a secured savings loan, they will loan you $1,000. And this is called an installment loan. So places like Wells Fargo offer this, places like Chase offers this. And so we hear about setting up business checking accounts, but this is the business savings account. So consider opening a business checking account and a business savings account, knowing that there is something called the secured savings loan, and they will loan you exactly whatever you have in that business savings account. All right. So these are two different ways to get business credit if your personal credit score is low. Like I said before, you do have to have those 5 things in place first. So that would be the first step: LLC, EIN, email, phone, website. And then from that point on, you move on to the companies that you intend to um, get business credit from. And again, the companies that lend to startup businesses are PayPal, Square, and Kabbage. And then keep it in mind when you open a business checking account to open up a business savings account, also knowing that there's something called a secured savings loan uh, that is available. All right. So these are some ways to get business credit, even if your personal credit score is low. All right. And so if your personal credit score is low, it may be low now, but it's not going to be low forever. All right. So stay encouraged and just keep working on it, and things will definitely improve for the better. All right. So do me a favor. If you like the channel, I need you to hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, I need you to do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss an episode. Feel free to leave a comment if you made it this far in the video. Type in the word business credit. If you are interested in buying real estate, either now or in the future, check out the link below. Join the waitlist for the real estate group. And if you are a man watching, I have something for you, and you'll never guess what it is. Check out the pin link below. All right. All right. So thank you for watching, everyone. Don't forget on your way out, hit that like button, and I will see ya in the next video.